Hmm. Hello and greetings, my lovely nobility, and we are back with another episode of Palworld. Last time we managed to track down a Van Worm, which is a great combat pal. It's a nice, high-speed flying pal. It appears that our dude here has a bit of the munchies, so let's grab him some food out of the pal box. So we'll open this up. It only has like 100 berries. That's not great, but it's better than not having anything. All right. So I think today I have two primary goals. One of them, I want to try to buy a high level Vanworm. I think is one of my goals. And I also want to try and defeat Zoe. Alright, well, let's see here. We finished this, which means... No, not this. This. There we go. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting used to the universe every day. And that's really annoying. Let's pick up all this stuff. It doesn't matter too much if we get over encumbered because we're right next to the thing, so we just put it down. Oh, it's just not gonna let me pick up anymore? That's new. That's alright though. Can't get onto Dire Howl either. Okay, so I really need to unlock like a grapple gun. Which I believe is actually... No, that's the hip lantern. Grapple gun I haven't unlocked yet, though. I need, How do I make a small feedback? I just do that? Okay, so I'm gonna do that in a second, too, to make my life so much easier. I'll work on this small feed bag, which will make, survival pretty much a ton easier. I already have a shield, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. So I don't need to make one. Um, I don't have flour yet. I need to make the thing for that. Yeah, the middle. And while they're working on that, here we go. Normal pal box, I don't think I need. I can make a moving cage. There's not really a point. I'm gonna make the pal expedition thing. Wait, wait to use for that? Oh, I need, what do I need to make? I need wheat seeds, so I need to find wheat. Anyways, yeah. So one of my biggest goals at the moment is most definitely gonna be... There we go. Alright. Going and seeing jet Ragon, maybe surviving. That would be great. I'd love to be able to do that and live. I don't feel like our chances are amazing at that at this level, but we need cloth and fiber. Cloth isn't too hard. I should just be able to do some cloth. Yeah. Fiber's a little harder. How much fiber do we need? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So we need 8 more fiber for that. I can get that pretty fast. There's also trying to make like a metal axe and a metal pickaxe and all that. I don't know why I suddenly feel like I forgot to say it, so just in case I did. Hello and greetings, my lovely adventure. Alright, that is 12 fiber, which means we got all the fiber we needed out of that. I don't believe we've made the 830 saddle. Let me check. We haven't, so I might just make that too while we're doing all this. Just some cloth. Okay. We need about 8 cloth. The rest will just kind of be extra that we have. To upgrade this, we need to build another berry plantation and a hot spring. Well, berry plantation we can do. Alright, I'm just gonna let them finish that up. What do we need for that hot spring? Ow? No, it's not. Where is that? Infrastructure, probably. Yeah, there it is. Pal Hot Spring. I need Pal Fluids, which I get from catching or defeating water pals. So I'm going to try and work on that. I can try to go after Authirobe again. Still not sure how great an idea that is. I need arrows if I'm going to do that. I don't have any, actually. Finish up this cloth and I can make arrows. Ooh, I can just make fire arrows. That's a better idea. Ooh, I can make regular arrows first, then fire arrows. I'll just toss the cloth in here for now. Well, no need to worry about running out of lumber for a while. I guess maybe I should drop somebody with better mining. Here we are. So right now, I think the best miner we've got is... Yeah, the best person for mining we have is Depresso, who's only mining 1. But each 30 years logging 2, so what if I swap them with Tank Tank, who has mining 2? It's always nice to have more pals we can ride. Ooh, okay. It's gonna take forever. I don't have anyone else here with Tank Tank. Quality work is hard to get anyone really good at. Except I've got a good number of spheres, so maybe once I finish this saddle, I can go try and catch an Orzer, who I believe has handiwork 3. And power generation 2? I'll go try and explore those as long as I can remember where to find them. Alright. Just gotta finish this up, and this is the exhausting part. But it shouldn't be too bad, and I'll be able to fly over a lot of things. Hopefully, there's less problems because of being in danger so you can fly over things. Jetragon won't, like, chase us into the sky, thankfully. Come on. Alright. And next up is the E30 saddle, for which we need leather, but luckily, that doesn't have to be our biggest concern at the moment. What I can do is I can fast travel here. You should spend like 10 minutes on just the saddle and stuff like that. But now I am lucky because I can do this. Let me see. I'm pretty sure you've got, what is it? Tornado attack? Yeah. Wow, that burned all your energy in like an instant. But now we can actually explore and kind of see everything. That's really nice. We couldn't explore much without the ability to fly because Palpagos Island is like 4 or 5 different islands. It takes more energy to ascend and descend than it does to just maintain altitude. So, luckily, I can just kind of rise for a second or so and then stop and just maintain that height for a while. It's really nice. Oh, we're gonna drop any second here. Like I said, Nightwing is... It's pretty decent. It's a neutral PAL, which isn't great, but it's the first flying PAL you can get. It's not the fastest, but it's reliable. Honestly, I could just sit on the ground. I don't know why I keep... Like, I can just fly right above here. Trying to remember where each... Because I think there's either 3 or 4 of these islands, and I gotta be careful because I can get in trouble with the Palpagos Island Defense Force, or the PIDF, if they catch me, if they see me here, but it might be worth it. Oh, I still didn't make arrows. You know what, that's okay. I'll use my Nightwing here and use his... I won't use him. I'll use probably Vanworm or something and have them attack PAL so that I can catch them more easily. Maybe I can just sneak up on them. Ooh, that'll be so much nicer when we've got something faster to fly on like Vanworm. It's nice to have Vanworm, but he's not... It's not super speedy. She... Off. You know what we should do is, after I can build the, hot spring, is I should make a lot of things much easier, on myself, really. By just, you know, being a little less dumb. Oh, yeah, I think we all have those days where we feel really dumb. Alright, let's see if we can find anything really cool. This is the first one. So these guys aren't going to be enormous, but they should be right around our strength levels. There's an Ozarobe. There's King. I don't think Orzurk spawns on this one. I'm sure a couple of good pals do. Ozarobe, King. Who else is supposed to spawn here? what is it? What's it called? The giant electric bear thing. I can't think of what it's called right now. It should be spawn. It should spawn here too. Ooh, and so does Ether Deer Terra. Grass type, so I don't have anything with like a type advantage here. Oh, how much I really wish I had made arrows. I didn't. Alright. 1% chance. Pretty good chance. No, but you can't afford to lose my Ether Deer. Awesome, we have that now. That's the tank thing. That Augur is about level 22. Oh, spotted how? That's gonna be a bit of a problem, so those guys never back off. Nope. Normally, if we were on stronger and had higher level pals, just go to our base right now. Our pals but right now our pals are level to us. They're only level 15, 16, 15, which is a bit of a problem. Grizzbolt, that's the name of the pal I was thinking of. I don't see any of those either. I'm not really seeing much of anything here, actually. Alright. In that case, time to get out of here. Oh, come on, keep ascending. See, the sucky thing is these guys will not leave you alone until you die, which is more than a small problem for us at our very, very, very low level of 15, because most of the PIDF guys are levels, I think they start out in the 20s or 30s. I think it said 28 on that guy specifically right there, so that's not great. And I mean, you can, if you can avoid them long enough, just wait it out, but that turns into a lot of waiting. And honestly, I think you guys would get really bored if I tried to just wait them out. So instead, we're gonna take some Grand Theft Auto logic and just kind of keep running around and hope they don't catch us, or hope they don't kill us before, you know, before the thing goes away. Oh, it burns up all of our energy. That's okay, I guess. We're low enough to the ground, it doesn't matter. I'll be pretty excited if we can get our hands on an Orzer. Orzer's not particularly puny. In fact, it's one of my favorite pals in the game. For specifically combat reasons. I love Grintail for personal reasons. I love Dire Howl because it's so, like, wickedly fast. But Orzerk is just good enough to fight. Looks like we're heading towards another desolate church. Oh, hey, our thing disappeared. See, it would have been really boring if I had just, like, gone straight up and sat in the sky until that went away. At least this way I'm making progress towards something, although it's getting dark already, which really sucks. I'm curious what happens if I try to, use that thing while I'm on a flying pal. Alright, we have another egg. We might have to do, like, an episode of just hatching eggs. That's what happens. Ooh, okay, we are really, really cold. Which means we are too far from home and need to go where we have fire. Ooh, okay, still too cold. Where's gonna... There we go. Alright, now let's hatch our egg before we go to sleep. We got another Pang-Tang. That's not amazing, but it's nice to have it, I guess. Alright, next up. Put in another egg. Let's do a scorching egg this time. Let's see. We have a large scorching egg. We have a normal, and we have, I don't know what the difference is on that one. I can say. Alright, let's do the large one. That'll take 15 minutes, which means that it probably won't hatch during this episode, but that is perfectly okay. For now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and just as many arrows as we can. We don't have anything for cold resistance, which is a bit of a pain. Obviously, we're also not just gonna sit around here until that decides it's convenient. Instead, we're gonna keep exploring. But which way? You know what? I said that I would try to see Jet Dragon with you guys, so let's do that now. We're gonna come here. We are very likely gonna get shot out of the sky, but we're gonna go for it anyways. We're gonna try. Ooh, okay, that is awesome. Okay, level 20-something Syndicate, guys. That's not... Okay, we're gonna pick him up. Dire Howl, get over here. Yep, you're gonna help me get to town. Yeah, I love that. There's a limit to how close now we come back to this guy, and we're gonna sell some of the stuff we just picked up. For example, we don't need a second heat-resistant shirt. We're gonna keep all of the pals here. Burden elixir we'll probably use. We do need leather. We don't need corn very much at the moment. A compound bow. Or a makeshift assault rifle. I don't even think we have the things to build that right now. Knowing how to build it doesn't mean we have the ability to. Oh, good. Sell. Well, throw in that. I'll buy regular arrows. I could buy that Ring of Mercy often, maybe. But that's 30,000, and that's a lot more money we got at the moment. And we're still trying to save up to get ourselves a nice big offensive pal that can last us. Alright, let's do the thing we came here to do that's not very successful. Especially because this area has more flying pals than most of the other areas. Because you've got Vanworms around here, you've got Ragnahawk, I think a couple other ones. No, speaking of Vanworm, I could try to go after one of these bigger Vanworms and try to catch it, but it's not really going to work out well for me. Okay. Nope. Now we can just outrun this person. Honestly, with Dire Howl, we can outrun most things. They make it pretty easy to escape the fight if you're not trying to fight. Past a bunch of Dumons. There's a Bushi. We do not want to fight that either, though. So we're just gonna keep running away. No! I hate that stupid teleport thing you do, Bushi! This might actually help us. Yeet! Wait. Up. Seize. Luckily, when you're on the pal's back, neither you or the pal take any fall damage. We're just gonna keep going. We kind of gotta wait for Nightwing to heal up, at least to some degree. Incinerate. Not a nice one. That is not our friend. There's a reason the thing looks like Krampus. Incinerate not looks way cool. A lot of the knocked pals look cooler than the regular version. Ooh, a Fingalope. That thing's pretty fast too. It's also got like an absurd amount of jump. But that's a goal for another time. I much prefer Dire Howl. I prefer the sprint speed over the jump. Maybe you guys prefer it the other way around, in which case you're going to want Ether Deer more than Dire Howl as well. That thing's also got a lot of jump. Ooh. Nice drive-by opening glitches. That was just luck. Not at level 35, nope. I was thinking if it was around level 25 to 22 kind of range, which is the lower level enemies in this area, I could have tried to go after it, but I'm not going after something that's over twice my level. Especially when I'm here to see something that's probably just going to shoot me down anyways. Right, that is our cue to try and wrap up. First, why do these guys only have like really weak powers? We're gonna go try and see that jet gun. That is a big goal for right now, and if I have to run this video a little late to do it, so be it. Nightwing is not a good pal for this. If I had a Vanworm, I'd have a chance of escaping, but with Nightwing, we are almost guaranteed to get shot out of this guy. Like, instantly. We'll be coming back here probably at some point when we're higher level. There is a dungeon, which is nice. Right. Oh, we're not a lot further away than I want us to be. Wasn't on hell, but that's fine. Whatever, we'll just get back on. Never let it be said that I don't deliver. Drop again. That's one of the nice things when you're flying is you can occasionally find like a small ledge that you can rest on instead of having to do everything that pain in the butt way. Alright, the lava lakes. We are in the right general area. We got the egg. Alright, we landed far enough away that we didn't get spotted by those brothers of the Eternal Pyre Psychos. They are a cult, I think, on the Palpagos Island that believe power is the most important thing, and that's why they're so obsessed with fires, because fire pals get a type advantage against two other pals. I hate when my computer does this. 1 second, guys. Swap back over my recording software. You know, I think we're gonna have to end this episode here. Normally, I would make sure I finished it, but my computer is running low on battery, and it's gonna take like 2 hours to charge it. So, I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day, and I am signing off.